Hello, my name is Alden Thornton, and today we're going to talk about the features and benefits of the Nortec 452 Superfish. First, we're going to take a peek at the anchor locker. Big, nice anchor locker door with a windlass. Freshwater washdown to clean the anchor as we retrieve the anchor from the ocean. Got a manual switch right here to operate the switch. Big giant safety pin to make sure the anchor stays in a safe location. Real nice gasket to seal the compartment. Stainless steel gas shock and Gemlux hardware to keep the lid down. Here we are going to check out the life raft storage compartment. Big nice compartment, stainless steel gas shock, stainless steel continuous riveted hinge, piano hinge, Gemlux hardware again, huge gasket. And here we have our overboard water drain with a huge 1.5-inch pipe on the bottom and another 1.5-inch pipe here. Drains right out the side of the boat, does not go to the back of the boat. Inside here we have the carbon fiber Kevlar weave. Super strong to impact the waves so that we don't have any flex or vibration in the boat impacting the waves. That's how all the 392s and 452 Nortecs are built. Coming from the life raft storage compartment, I want to mention all these fishing rod holders. We got fishing rod holders for every species fishing that you could possibly imagine. We got cup holders placed all around. We got 30-degree Gemlux rod holders. We got swivel rod holders for deep dropping and/or sword fishing. Electric reel outlets at every swivel rod holder. Rods down the whole side for drift fishing or bottom fishing, or even trolling rods all in the back. Now we're going to take a peek into the giant fish box to store all your fish with all the ice. In this box, 1,300 pounds of ice. Giant stainless steel riveted hinge on there out of 316 stainless. Humongous gas spring. Everybody's excited to see the fish are hanging on the door, but they're not going to tear this bracket up, not going to tear this shock up. Got a nice drainage system on the side, both sides overboard discharge on this pipe and this pipe going both ways, so we keep all the debris off the deck. I wanted to mention this really nice heavy-duty stainless steel handrail around the perimeter of the entire boat, holding on in all kind of rough seas, any kind of sea conditions, so you stay safe while you're fishing. Here, when we're done fishing, we might be lounging, just taking a little relaxation, headed back in, or we might be going out to dinner with the ladies and just enjoying our boat ride. Now we're going to check out the forward rod storage locker and the 452 Superfish. A giant door to get plenty of rods in and out. We offer this with locking Gemlux latches and also with just compression latches. Huge, enormous locker to put a dozen, 15 rods in here for storage while you're at a tournament, or put your beach stuff in there for the family day, either one. Now we're going to talk about the glass skylight to bring a little light into the cabin. We got the glass windshield with a windshield washer, JL audio system, the ginormous 53-inch light bar, and then if we step back a little bit more, we can see the 6-foot 25 kW Garmin open array radar. We're spotting birds from miles and miles away. Now we're going to take a peek in the battery storage locker for the 452 with the 5 engines. We got 5 Group 31 deep cycle batteries, the Mercury Verado steering pump, the Mercury trim tab pump. Also, again, we have the huge gutter system with an overboard drain system, nice big gasket, a continuous stainless steel hinge, and the Gemlux closing latch. Here we are just taking a peek at one of the 8 washdown pumps. We have 4 saltwater washdowns, spigots, and we have 4 freshwater washdown spigots. Here we have the 452 gas caps. We put gas caps for all tanks on both sides. So we have 4 tank chambers on this boat. You can fill either tank from either side, and any motor of all 5 motors can use any gas out of any tank at any time. Now we're going to check into the rear fish locker here. Box is almost 8 feet long. If you get a giant wahoo, you're able to put it in there. This box has its own diaphragm pump. It has a giant gutter system around with an overboard drain system. Nice big fat gasket to keep anything from contaminating your ice or your fish or your food. Nice stainless steel gas spring, again with the continuous stainless steel hinge and the Jim Lux closing hardware. We configured this locker for 2 5-gallon buckets. We also have the fish box evacuation pump, easily serviceable right here in the middle of this box. Again with a gutter drain, the gasket, the Jim Lux hardware, and the stainless steel gas spring. Now we're going to take a peek in the bilge lazarette, looking at the live well management system for the 2 giant 65-gallon live wells, 2,000-gallon pump, 1 for each live well. Then we have 4 1,500-gallon per hour live well pumps for the tuna tubes. Further back, we have 4 2,000-gallon per hour bilge pumps, the Raycor filters for the 5 Mercury Verado engines, and the fuel selector valve system for the Mercury Verado engines. Again, any motor, any tank, any time. All fuel is usable by any engine. Just want to show you this 65-gallon live well. Has a nice gas shock on here to hold 3/4 inch acrylic lid. Also, flow control valve in here. You can put the water right at the top. You can put the pressure in the live well, keep your bait alive. We do have flow control in the live well for the water coming in and the water coming out. Here we are at the back end of the boat. We have the double tuna tubes on each side of the boat with the friction hinges to hold the lid, support the lid. We have this nice knee space here to help some of the shorter anglers, or even the tall angler with a giant fish, might be getting across the back of the engine. So we got that knee space right in there. During the trip, you might want to wash off. A nice freshwater shower right back here. A cup holder here. There's a seat fits on top of this, right on top of this rod holder system. I think there's 25 rod holders back here for transportation, whether you're trailing the boat or you're running out to your site so you don't have to have the fishing rods all in your face. Just wanted to show you this super heavy duty Mercury Verado steering, big giant stainless steel tie bars. I also wanted to show you this Nortec rear transom construction. This totally enclosed, no transom mounting bolts are above the deck. Nice clean area, there's no problem about getting any trash stuck in here or anything. Super, super strong construction to hold these super powerful Mercury Verado engines. Here we are at the back of the boat, 5 Mercury Racing 400 horsepower Verados. All 5 of the engines are running, 2,000 horsepower running while we're taking this shot. There's a 400 horsepower engine right there, just purring like a kitten. All right, so we had a great day out on the water today with the boat, the 452 Superfish. Now we're back at the shop. I'm going to show you some of the features of the console area, the helm area, and the functionality of the Garmin units and the different things about the helm. 2 22-inch Garmin touchscreens. Put the chart in here. You can put the nav chart in here. Booms right up, zoom it out. You can obviously tell we're in St. Augustine, Florida. Right here. So easy to use this thing. The sonar's disabled because the boat's on the trailer right here. Put the radar up here, ready to transmit to 25 kW, 6-foot open array radar. Here we have most of the primary switches for the fishing functionality of the boat right now here, for the live wells and the basic cockpit lights and such. In the C-zone switching, we have all the rest of the lights for the interior of the boat and all the other functions of the boat. We have all the light switches in the C-zone. Digital touchscreen, so you can do those in either screen, the port or starboard. Have a zero effort throttle control here from Lavorsi Marine with the Mercury integration, where we have controls for all 5 engines. We have a push to start buttons for all 5 engines, 2 port engines, a center engine, and 2 starboard engines. Bow thruster, not really that necessary on a boat with 5 engines, but we got one there to trim tab control. We have the stereo remote, double 5-inch vessel views right here. You can configure any or understand anything about the engine monitoring functions you need to. That also displays on the Garmin, so we can watch anything about the engines that we want to. RPM, oil pressure, trim position, engine temperature, speed, fuel flow, fuel economy, fuel tank levels, boost pressure for the superchargers, coolant pressure for the water, oil temperature for the water. It's just an infinite amount of information coming from the Garmin through the interface with the Mercury vessel view. Amazing console, the 450 and the 452 Superfish from Nortec. Above your head here in the back of the boat, above the tackle center, we got storage area for some life jackets to go in there. They're not in there right this minute, but that'd be a great place to have some safety gear in there, life jackets for everybody's safety. Here we have an upper storage control area for any kind of, somebody has a pocketbook or a phone they want to put it there. Nice waterproof storage compartment up here. Have the VHF radio for ship-to-ship communication. Right here we do have the Gemlux Turnout brand new outrigger bases for Gemlux with the carbon fiber poles, 22-foot extendable carbon fiber poles right here, where it's easy to raise the pole right from the cockpit of the boat. You don't have to get on the roof, and then you can just rotate the pole outward without even getting on top of the roof. The pole goes right straight out. Super safe, super easy to deal with, and lock right back in right there like that, so you can raise it up. It's locked in a perfect 90-degree position. Just pull the halyard down, hook it to the gun, and away you go. We got a triple bolster seat here. Either you can ride sitting down, or you can ride in front of the seat as almost as a semi-racing bolster. Nestles you in there right nice, or sit down in the seat. Sometimes I like to ride sitting on top of the seat cushion on the back there. But just a super nice and comfortable seat to ride in multiple positions depending on the speed and the sea state. Here we got our footrest that actually extends in front of the cabin door there, so if you're riding in the seat you can have a foot support all the way across here. It retracts right back right nice and easy and then locks in place, so it's all held in place right there. Nice footrest for you while you're either driving the boat or sitting in the center seat or the starboard seat, either one. All right, so now we have the drink cooler here. We offer this in just an insulated configuration and or a refrigeration configuration for your drinks and lunch for the day. Nice insulated drink box there. Also with a refrigeration unit if you need it to be. Tackle center below that. Here we have your cabin. We do have an enclosed head and shower in there, and a 16,000 BTU air conditioning for cooling, for it's nice and cool in there. You can take a nap, get out of the sunshine or get out of the bad weather, take a nice nap there.